We're in a heated conversation. Not very heated. Sunset, Gems, One Big C, oh my. Penn Patrick. Bullmark, good to see you, Bullmark. Pius the Ninth. Grizzly, good to see everybody hopping in. It's Tuesday. Let's get a buck and go up and going, and then we'll kind of get underway. Who is that? Aspire. That well, this one extremely cheap, under melt. Aspire, that one didn't get by me. What's up? No, I do have coffee. I just have it placed in a different place. I made a comment to Gabe that I will try very hard not to have him run and go get me wipes today. We'll try very hard. Thomas, that was a good win. Nice, early show pickup. Let's see. But I do need the coffee. Okay, 1928. Oh, this has a bit of toning on it. Ciron, out of the Dos Pesos. That's the last of them. This is pretty. Rand in the lead on the silver Indian piece. I think the last of the Henry Christensen that we have are... Honestly, it actually might be in the show. The last of what we have is, I think, in the show. Yeah, it appears to be. This is crazy. This could be the last day of it. We need to acquire another Henry Christensen collection. That would be lovely, and I would be very thankful to do that. I think because we bought this through a dealer. We didn't buy this from the Henry Christensen family. My guess is that was everything. I will know in November. But my guess is that was everything available to be sold from his estate, or the dealer stock was liquidated in early October. We're on a silver ancient presently. Celtic Quinarius from the Dewey tribe. Pretty good face, facing left. Make sure my phone charges. Sorcerer is in the lead. There we go. I know, that is a nice one. So we have some silver today. We have more of the Condors. This is a full penny Condor token. Let's go see the specs on it. 1812 Condor token, $19 start. One penny Condor token, Hull Lead Works, 1812. Sorcerer is in the lead, $19 start. Caper is going to pick that one up at 23. So we'll run one more. 7, 18, 13 Condor token. Caper's in the lead. £1 note payable at the workhouse for 240 tokens. Caper's going to pick that up at the start bid. Let's see, we have some owls today. Some more pretty cheap and affordable. Oh, we got these. These are really attractive, in my opinion. I think they're quite attractive. But nicer raw Antoniani. I think some Gordon III, maybe Trajan Decius. Can't remember everyone who's in there. We'll hold that up. There should be some fun things there. Let's see, maybe we'll actually pick one out and run it. But I think that we're going to start these around 60. Yeah, Gordon the Third, quite attractive, $60 start. Yes, we can. I think we have Soul on the reverse, Eternitas, Sorcerer's Stand, going to pick that up at 62. Very attractive. What's up, Mark Peterson? Then 6314. Oh no, that's tragic. Wait, 6314? Okay. I'll continue to look for 6314 because it's early in the show. It might just be misplaced somewhere. It's not where it should be in my box. So I don't know if it will turn back up. It's possible. I don't know if it will. Yes, we can run a Mexican 5 pesos. $26 start on one of these 5 pesos from the Henry Christensen collection. This one has very nice light rainbow colors on it. Capers is in the lead with only a few seconds to go. That's very nice from Sierra. Nice win. $81.23. Let's see if I can pull that out. We'll buck and go this Indian half rupee. And then AC81. Three. Helios in the lead. Okay, I have 81.32. I don't have 2.3. 2 should be like the same coin. But we'll delete this one out. 81.32. This is a Myasia bronze. Let's see if I can get the orientation before we end. I think we have a Gorgon head on the obverse. Is what it looks like. Let's see, I'm gonna pull that one out, Jonathan. $19 star, 1812. Full penny Condor token. Birmingham, 87. 76. Capers at the start. Here's the 1818 French bronze medal. I'm going to start it for 44. It's another Louis the 18th. And no bits. I think that was one that was requested. $19 start on this Indian Taxila silver Skyfate coin. Let's see what that is, Joey. These are cool. Okay. I will just go off request. Actually, I don't even know if that's a good idea. Because I've got multiple requested items have not sold. Yes, there are a few different owls. I have owls that I can sell at the mid $300 range, and then owls that I can offer right under 200. We'll do a $14 start on this 1921 porcelain 2 marks. It should bid up quite a bit from here. This is one of the last porcelain not geld pieces that we have. Kind of picked it out from the deep inventory. I remember these were quite popular during the summer. Oh no, that's so sad, Jinx. AC 87 114. Looks like we have a jeton here. There's a bit of damage on it, it looks like. Yes, no Chinese coins today. Oh, did I have the Celtic artifacts in? I'll have to find them. They're mostly rings, but then there's some kind of interesting things. But they're mostly rings. Coin King's Christian will have. Kristen's next show, he'll have Canada. We might not have some for a little bit. I don't have a good idea on when we would have. Gabe said we'll get Chinese very soon. I'm guessing that his trip down south, he'll pick some up.
Do you know where the artifacts are?
I don't want to look at them. I don't know where they're at. They could be in. No. They might be down there. Gabe's gonna try to hunt around for the artifacts. I don't know if he'll be able to find them because I don't know where they're at. No Japanese, but I suspect that we'll have some soon. $28.15. Let's see. Jonathan, I think we do. My guess is, well, actually, I don't know. There could be some bronzes that are cheap. There's nothing that's going to be silver that's very cheap like that. Paiyu quarter unit. Burmese quarter unit. Nice pickup, Jonathan. 65.10. Buck and go on the Peter the Great wire Kopeck. This is some pretty solid detail. I don't know if I'll be able to get the orientation. But Delios is in the lead. Silver Russian wire money from the late 17th, early 18th century. Oh, there it is. You can see the soldier on horseback holding the spear. Nice pickup, Range Roid. Did you find him? No luck. Okay, let's see if we can find that. 8076. Cool. 352. Let's pick that out, Gabe. Gabe died. Gabe thought I called him. He's like a little Pavlovian dog. $12 start. This should bid up quite a bit. 1775 Irish contemporary counterfeit of a halfpenny. So this is just like they made underweight issues. Oh, and Tom's gonna pick that up cheap. I don't think that we'll offer another one of those today. 8062, 8070. I think it's gonna be 76. A little bit of cabinet tone on it, actually. But this is the coin in question. We have some really nice ants and then a few like denarii. I think 8 ants, 4 denarii out of a small package, small buy that we did. I know, they're pretty cool. Adventus. Nice pickup. What does Adventus mean in the Latins? Okay, so this is interesting. So Mark, do you know a little, because Adventus in Latin that is just means like ceremony or like ceremony upon arrival, right? It's what a Google search, yeah, something like arrival. So is it to have something to do with the emperor's arrival in like a certain place? Yeah, that makes like a lot of sense. Advent for Christmas. Let's run this Philip the Arab ant. I don't think that we have any Russian coins today. Actually, I might be able to pick out a box, and we might be able to like coin 1, coin 2, some stuff. So I'll see. Randroid, nice pickup. So if you'll hang around a little bit, I'll see what I can do. No, like they're probably not going to be great. You're welcome. They're probably not going to be great Russian coins. There might be like some more smaller denomination stuff and some bronzes, but probably not like the higher dollar things that we've had in the past. Large bronze coins. Jinx, we'll see what we've got. We'll fucking go this. Use some large bronze ancients, but in terms of large bronze like world stuff, I'm not too sure what we would have. Nice pickup, Thomas. Another Japanese 1-mon samurai era. It's currently at $1, which is a bit concerning. We paid quite a bit more than $1 for it. Randroid is in the lead at 5. We don't take pictures of the all of the 400 coins that we have in every sale. Photographed coins are typically in the eBay though. So if you're interested in seeing coins, like seeing pictures of coins, you can go stop by our eBay, where we show all of the coins and the on screen as we sell them. Thomas at a buck. We paid multiples of that, not so we'll just lose a couple dollars on that. Probably won't start any more at $1 if we're not good. Let's see, chunky silver coin. It's gonna be. We have some owls. Let's see, 6208. Some pie style owls, 6208. Let's see, we'll start this one at 189. Athens tetradrachm, popular owl, head of Athena on the reverse, or on the obverse side, rather. Let's see. No, I don't think we have any Dragon Ball Z gold foil. Nice pickup, Serum. Probably begin starting them at 200 after this one. Okay, have I missed any requests? Yes, we do have some. We have MGC slabbed ancients today. We do. Let's see. Sweet. Let's run a denarius, and then we'll run some NG sleeve slab ancients. Maximinus Thorax. Denarius. Quite solid look. He has a chin. He does have a chin. Feet is on the reverse. Randroid. I'm gonna also pick that one up to start good. Fantastic. Let's see what we've got. We'll just kind of pick out from under here. Oh wait, 2 Gallienus, Antonianus, $29 start. Pretty solid detail. See a lot of his beard. Oh, and then this is part of the zoo series. I think we have an elk or something like a deer on the reverse. Zoo series is more popular. Surprised that sold for $29. Maybe we won't do, because the zoo series is a bit better. We'll run one more. We'll run a different NGC ancient type. $49 start on this Philip II unit. That's right, Alexander's father, Philippus, and then we have a young Philip on horseback. Tiffany, good to see you. And nice pickup. And then here's the, I think this is the, whoa. We still have his arm. Wait, is his arm actually somewhere? You're gonna have to explain, Mark. This is a different owl. This is an earlier owl, and then I'll go back to running. That's actually really sick. That's cool. Let's see. I agree. eBay doesn't seem to mind a whole lot, though. Randroid in the lead. Ooh, we're running an Antiochus the 4th next. Nice pickup. There is, and pretty much in any Orthodox church, there will be a there will be some relics. I am quite surprised too, and I think Christian will be very surprised as well. But I honestly might be the type of thing that I should send the Christian, and Christian might be able to sell like one of the owls for $300 when I get much weaker prices than Christian will receive on his shows. He's a wealth of knowledge. I'm not Jonathan. What? No, I think I'm more than. No, I guess I am about 6 inches short. No, I'm yeah, I'm just a tad bit darker. Let's see, because I'm over 6 inches shorter than Christian's like what 6'1", 6'2" or something. I'm like 5'5". Gabe's 6'5". Gabe's a foot foot taller than I am. It's just it's a crazy thing. Here's another Galliensis Antonianus. Veritas, it looks like on the. Let's see. Russian nesting dogs. We can just kind of like fit in each other. 3-3. Claudius Gothicus Antonianus. Did you see Mark's comment, Gabe? Huh? See, that's what I've been saying. I just don't eat enough of them. I bet it's like really good like mineral content, especially with the Roman provincials that Gabe likes. Gabe, what's the tastiest type of coin? I don't think he wants to share his secrets. $21 start on this abecedrome from the later 8th century AD. I think it's like this. Mark is in the lead. Nice pickup. 32.17. Yes, you do have to eat them. I thought everybody knew that. Congratulations, Mark. We have a few more abeced. Another Mexican 5 pesos from the Henry Christensen provenance. It's not there. Some Taxilla. Nerva, yes. $100 start on the Nerva. And NGC genuine holder. And until there are more requests, we'll grind through the graded pieces that we've got. Nice pickup, Tiffany. $44 start on this Hadrian ass. We have some, I think maybe more ants and some bronzes. Any first century denarii today? I don't think so. We have a Trajan denarii that's going to be early 2nd century. If I'm not mistaken. Or is Trajan, that could be late 1st century as well. But I think it's 2nd century for sure. Philip II unit. Oh, for 1st century BC. There's actually a... Okay, you have them covered. This is a 4A Roman Republican denarius. What is it? This is a whole odette. So you might want to crack that up and 4A rock. 4A is through rock. Gabe has like a whole like database of like fake coins, and he finds like a fun interest in contemporary counterfeits. Okay, we'll start this, and then I'll run the 4A, and then we'll get that 87 number out. Let's see, 87. $79. Sold the 4A for $79. Should find some interest there. I think it's a fun type, some arrows behind a cornucopia. Head of Roma on the obverse. You can see Roma on the left side there. Small silver medalette from 1830s. $44 start. C. Spraggs is in the lead. Nice pickup. I know it is very little, very little. Here's another Victorinus Antonianus. Very apt. It is a fitting word. It's a fitting word. One, two, three. B-Man is currently in the lead at $30 on the Victorinus. We're almost out of this. We subbed a bunch of. This is about a month and a half ago that we subbed these, and then we got them back pretty expediently. But we're almost out of this group. And then once we're out of these ants, it'll be another close to a month and a half before we have another group of them. Oh, 1, 2, 3 B-Man actually did a last second bid on that, I think. Let's see if I can pull out another fill-up. Gabe's not impressed. Oh, we have Marcus Aurelius. That's pretty fun. We have some better fun. We have some good things in here. Let's see. Here's the fill-up. Large flan on this. And then a very solid reverse. Okay. Tiffany, I think, is going to get this up pretty cheap. We're like Pontus Amasis bronze. And a choice VF, we're going to start this for $50. Head of a Gorgon on the obverse, Nike on the reverse. I like these. Nice pickup, Tiffany. Another Pontus Amasis. Head of a Gorgon on the obverse, getting Nike on the reverse. Run a silver Elkins Durham from the 14th century Islamic silver coin. No interest at that for $14. Run one more raw coin, and then if there are no requests, I'll go back to the graded. $29 start on this Celtic Quinarius. You have a horse on the reverse and the head of Roma. Big Poppy is in the lead. Nice pickup. Constantine the Great. Bronze AE3 or AE4. 2 legionary standards with 2 soldiers to their flanks. I think this is from the Sisika Mint. 1, 2, 3 B-Man, $30. Another Constantine. Wait. Yeah, posthumous issue. An AE4, so we have a veiled head of Constantine on the obverse, and a statue on the reverse. Ciron, yes, we can. get $200 start on another Athenian owl. Very dismal obverse, but like reverse, no test cuts. Like the owl portrait is there for the owl. Let's see what. Tetricus the second. Tetricus the second, Antonianus. It's a pretty solid coin. Nice pickup, Tiffany. Tetricus the first. Big Poppy. What are y'all doing bidding at the last second on these? We'll run the Marcus soon. The last seconds on these. Tetricus the first, Antonianus. $79 start on the Marcus Aurelius from Cirrus. An AE23, an NGC choice fine, or an NGC fine. Tiffany's in the lead at 87. Nice win. .013. This is a Hadrian from Pisidia. Another Roman provincial. This is an NGC fine. We're going to start it for 50. Nice pickup, Tiffany. Alexander the Great Dram that will start for 100. NGC good holder with edge chips. Nice pickup, Tiffany. Here's a Civil War store card, or a Civil War token. I think this is, it's not a store card, it's actually patriotic, maybe. $18.63. Nice pickup papers. Here's a Domitian bronze. It's a bronze ass. $44 start. And then maybe, let's see, do we have any more? We're running an Otticilia Savera next. Yes, Dale. Gabe is, I won't be running. Gabe is hyped for the Halloween sale. Concordia on the reverse, seated, holding some cornucopias. This is the wife of Philip the Arab. 306. Nice pickup, Sorcerer. Carrion Oval. Tetraobal. We have a pretty good like Incuse mark. You can kind of see a little bit of the design yet. And we have a Keto Sea Monster on the obverse. 60 or so silver. Good stuff, Jinx. This is 70. Here's a Gordian the Third. What big white dot on the slab? Let's see. That's really sick. That's awesome. Boring the third Antonianus. Who do we have on the reverse? We have Jupiter on the reverse. Very solid condition. What big white dot on the slab? I'm not sure I'm seeing it. Okay. The range is too big for you to average them. Oh, interesting. Sorry about that, Frank. That's probably the light source. Let's see, 95.23. Yeah, $19 start, full penny Condor token from 1812. Like the nice dark color of this one. Jinx is in the lead. Capers at $24. Samuel Faraday Bilston. This one will start at $39. This is a Masonic Lodge Condor token. It's a half penny. Some of these have a really nice look. This is one of them. Last Druid is in the lead at 70. Wisdom, Strength, and Beauty. I don't know too much about the Masons. My understanding is they're kind of like neo-Gnostics. But they're very interesting. It's a very interesting fraternity, I think. I mean, no offense to any possible Masons that are in here, but I think it's kind of interesting. Capers. Newcastle on Tyne in London, 1811. Bruwick, Maine Colliery. Jinx, Canada. Nice pickup. 01. 4. Nice. $12 start on this Standing Liberty Quarter. I live in Fort Worth, and in the middle of Fort Worth, there's a absolutely huge Masonic temple that is just kind of like in the middle of Fort Worth. I won't lie, it's like a beautiful building, but it's a huge building. I don't know if that's kind of like the standard quo for Masonic buildings, but yeah, well, a lot of the founders were Masons. And it kind of makes a lot of sense. I don't know too much about the Masonry. Exactly, by Trader. Trader Nation. I think it's on. Is it on West Victory? Is it on Vickery? Okay. Another buck and go. This one's going for $3. Yeah. Because I'll pass it sometimes when I come back from church. I think that's pretty much like the only time. If I take the slightly longer route back from church, I'll pass it. $29 start on this Celtic Quinarius. Right facing horse. CNC Coins Arizona. Nice pickup. Let's see what we've got. Let's run. Oh, here, I think this is an Antoninus Pius. 7002. I think we do have some more Celtic. Antoninus Pius. Denarius. Equitas on the reverse. Holding scales. Equity. Let's see if I can find any more Celtic. Let's see if I can pick that out last Druid. Head of Roma. I think this is actually double struck or some form of like indent strike. So I think that's a pretty neat little error there, Big Coffee. Congratulations. Partial blockage. Has to be here. Let's see. 95. Nice pickup CNC. I think that's so neat. Nearly every coin from this kind of collection that we bought has like a really old circular tag to it. His halfpenny. So I'll run one more out of that group. Another $19 start. 1651 farthing token. This one has a bit better lettering on it. Not a bad looking coin. Okay, can you see if there are remnants of Russian coins in one of those boxes? Whenever you get like a stopping point, you have to do it now. And I'll try to coin once and coin two some stuff. Someone had asked about it a little earlier. Let's see, 29. It's one of these guys. Let's see if I can pick it out, Thomas. This is a 1912 British India rupee. $52.18. Let's see if it's out here. I'm not seeing that one in the box where it should be. Okay, 118. Perfect, we got it. Some stuff is slightly out of order, but located. 1919 Japanese Sen, $12 start. Thomas, nice pickup. $32.42. $26 start. Oh, wow. Siron is in the lead. This is why, if this goes for 26, that'd be crazy. That's very vibrant in a few different areas there. And nice pickup, Siron. I think I need to pay a little more attention and look at both sides of the coin. They're 72% Hawaiian. No eBay for that one, sadly. Quite regretfully. 263. Here's a Crispus Antonianus, or a Crispus Bronze. Vought X. Ruling as Caesar under his father, St. Constantine. Pretty good shape. Let's pick up Chris. Here's a Hadrian Bronze, $44 start. Yeah, I also love that, Thomas. It makes my favorite coin to sort. Nine, two, three. Here's a silver Bolivian medal that will start for 19 from 1901. Silver Bolivian medal. Very cool, Thomas. Noah Tosha. Do not have any. $19 start. This one looks like it has a nice look. I would not be surprised if it bid up quite a bit. Yeah. Honestly, we haven't had too many large silver coins. Beaver. Capers, I think that's a great price. For the most part. What? Huh? I did tell you we had that. Gabe, we've had that for like a year. Huh? No, that was like, we've had that for a year. I don't know why I bought that. Hey, can you bring it to me? I'll show it on camera. I don't want to. Huh? Yeah. No, you broke it. Yeah, you break it, you buy it. Nice pick up, Randroid. Well, I've told you we've had it. I think this is pretty cool. This is something I bought too long ago and haven't wanted to do anything with it. Gabe just like, I'm not very set on selling it today because it's going to be a hassle to ship. But this is a like a cast for the cash coins. So it's in kind of two different parts. And this is kind of the larger piece that we've got. It's pretty cool. A little show and tell there. Ask Pierre. I think I paid $200 for it. So I'm probably just going to ask somewhat over that whenever I put it on eBay. Where we can make a little money. It's been in a box for a while. There was none in those boxes? Yeah, yeah, that box. Yeah, I think that's where it's going to be, though. It'll be just going to be dug in there. Any BC. It's just a real pain to ship. I don't want to. I'd rather ship it as one item than I would with somebody's order, which is kind of bad, but That's where I'm at with that coin. Let's see, AC 92. 03. 05. Just bring me the box. I'll show it off. If people are actually interested in it, I'll pull it out and run it today. This is the only Chinese related thing that we have. But it's not a coin. It's a die. So this is, I bought this a while back. So this is it's a die for cash coins. Let me actually see what I can sell it at. It'll be a second. I think it's pretty neat. I don't even know where to find this. Oh, I might have actually. I only saw 3. I only saw 3 because they're on that top right corner. Okay. Okay, I could start it for $225. But I think it's pretty cool. How much? I would be able to, the lowest I'd be able to sell it for is $225. And because I think there's actually one on eBay for like mid 400s, mid 300s. Quality. It's not like you can tell like it's kind of like broken. It's not like it's a full piece or whatever. It is pretty neat though. So if it's something you're interested in, it's cash coin dies. But that's I'm gonna move it to the side. Back in its bag. Back in its baggie. Yeah, they're authentic cash coin dies. I actually don't know the time frame on it. I can probably find it. Plan is to put it on eBay. It's just, yeah, it is quite old. I'll have to find the era. It's kind of on the workflow. I have not run it Riverstone. It makes more sense to run them in the 2 pieces. Which I can run the smaller one at one price and then the other one at another price. Well, honestly, I should probably just get an ID on it and stuff. So unless there's like someone needs to have it today, I'll get a better ID on it for no 2024 proof sets. 225 is what I was going to run it at, but I really think that I should just get a good ID on it first. Any large coins? I don't know, Galleonis, what large coins we have. I have this medal. This is a French shooting medal. Let me pick out the... Actually, I have it right here. see, 03, 05. Here's the Mark Antony Legionary Denarius, $74 start. Not the greatest looking piece, but about as cheap as a Legionary Denary can get. Let's see, 9502. Another one of the Masonic pennies, half pennies. Masonic Lodge, half penny. Wisdom, strength, and beauty. Last Druid is currently in the lead. Nice pickup. Sure, I'll pull it out in a second. 1 penny Hull Leadworks. Gallienus, you're gonna buy a slab? What? Let me know when you got the picture, Pete. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna run it today. Good. Hands are gonna be dusty. Greek. We should have some Greek things. I should have some Greek slabs in front of me. Some NGC graded Greek. This is a bronze French shooting medal. It'll run presently. Then I'll pull out a Greek coin soon. 5208. That'll come out shortly. In the 19th century, mid 1800s. 5208. God bless you. $50 start on this choice fine Lampsacus. Naked women and guns. I know. What? Does it get better? Does it get better? Okay, 5208. So you can hold it in your hand. Well, let's see what we've got raw-wise. Okay, $12 start on the Irish Contemporary Counterfeit. D608. Camden Scary is the 5th. This is a $200 start coin. This is an LMS dram from the 1st century BC. Now, I'm not sure what we will have to be strictly Greek. This is beautiful. We have stuff that is cheap though. $26 start on the 8th century Tabaristan hemidram. Great shape. Fire altar, 2 attendants flanking the sides. Hog hunters in the lead. Nice pickup. Buck and go on the 1964 Morelos peso. Currently at $4. The dildo in the lead. Seleucid Empire bronze issue Buck and go. Here's a raw Greek coin for you. It's under Antiochus the 8th. I think it's Grippus. Not too sure though. From 121 to 96 BC. Currently no bids. What? This did not sell for $1. That's pretty crazy. Won't be running that one again at $1. Something wrong with it? I don't think so, Aspieger. I'm so confused. There are 43 people in here and no one wants an ancient coin for $1. I'm actually stunned. Imperator, I don't think we did. Okay. Everyone looked away at the same time. What is that? That's either looking or not looking. What's 2 to the 42nd power or something? Those are not great odds today, I guess. No more Roman Republic other than a 4A that I have. We won't be running any raw ancient Greek at the moment. That was pretty crazy. By the way, Treasure Town will buy almost an infinite amount of those for $1. So if you bought a bunch and you're just kind of saturated with them, feel free to sell us ideable Seleucid bronzes at $1. We'll buy it. I threw it away. I'm not sure where it is. I threw it, and it's just kind of lost in the abyss now. Man, it's kind of crazy. What happened? Okay, 0103. This is a tetraball that I'm not seeing. Oh, here's another Celtic Quinarius. I think we do have some Celtic Quinarius today. This is a very long flan to it. Not the greatest shape. We do see a pretty full horse portrait. $12 start on the Standing Liberty Quarter. 1927 Philly. Let's see. Were the people wanting Russian, are they also in here? Because I think that Gabe brought me the box where I have the Russian stuff. Let's see. NGC Philip II. .013. Okay, let's before we run into the coin 1, coin 2 things, let me we'll clear out the graded coins that we've got. So here's that Philip. I don't have them. I just don't have them, Beaver. Gabe, did you buy any 8s yesterday? Yes? Gabe, we'll have 8 reals. I don't know how much we paid for them. That was a very devious look. Huh? Did we buy the really bad ones, or did we buy okay ones? Can you show me a picture? Huh? we have some. Well, maybe next week or week after. We'll have them then. Nice silver Greek there. Tranquilina. Let's see, 5.9. This is better. Well, it might hold that one. Hadrian, Victorinus, Sambria, Asia, Constantine. Okay, let's pick out these guys. Okay, I'm just gonna, maybe we'll actually, these are some of the, what is that? Okay, very, very cool, very cool. ChatGPT. How good is ChatGPT for the coin dice? The inscriptions on it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, B9. That's sick. Okay. All right. We have an injection of some things. We've, not that we have seen all of these coins, but some of us might be familiar. 1 through 3, 1, 2, 3 B mint. We do have slabs. Are you interested in anything specifically? If you type in NGC in the auction list or the shop, it should populate any of the slabs we have. If there's anything specifically that you're interested in, let me know, and I can pull them out. Because we probably have like a dozen or so slabs left. So if there's anything you're interested in specifically, let me know. A lot of German stuff. Some silver things. No Pruda. No, we don't have any Pruda. Christian has a lot of Pruda though, Marvin. So be sure to follow, like, you're keeping in touch with all of Christian stuff. I don't think there's any no swastika stuff, if that's what you're looking for, W-foot. Not that I can think of. I don't think there was anything here. I think it's more like Weimar Republic, and then some East German, West German stuff that's a little later. I don't remember any stuff like that. But if we're interested in looking at this stuff, I'll kind of run my hands through it for a second. If not, I'll put it back up. This is like some Russian things. Coins. That's actually really interesting. Brianna, we mainly buy from dealers, but you can reach out to us and we can see what we can do. Because we might, if you're interested in consignment, we've consigned for some people in the past. Brianna. Okay. Let me pick out the Tranquilina. Okay. This should bid up. I'm saying it because I have a low start, and that's what I was. Not very eager to run it. But $50 start. Tranquilina. 241 to 244. And I do hope that it doesn't really sell for 49, but I guess Tiffany's in the lead. Quite attractive. Tiffany, nice pickup. An AC 9002. Very nice pickup. 02, 03, 08. 02. Very, very, very nice. What is that coin going to be? The AC 90. Is that the one coin that we ran earlier? You're so funny. You're so funny. Let's run some of these guys. This is going to be silver. It's over $15 worth of melt. So we'll buck and go to see what happens. If it doesn't sell for melt, I will start them over melt. Dragon Initiative in the lead. German tin marks from 1972. Olympic commemorative Munich Olympics. It's item number 1. $1963 bronze. This is clad. More Olympics. Aspire, I'm not feeling dangerous. Feeling very, very not dangerous. Another silver, 10 marks. I know, I really can't sell ancients at $1. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I just can't do that. This is silver. This is going to be, again, another over $15 melt, which would be, I'd quite be stunned. We might not buck and go these. I can't try to upsell every single coin here. Nice pickup, Dragon. I think I'm just going to start these right over melt because I can't have a lot of the silver stuff just kind of like slipping in case it does. Okay, melt on this looks like it's over 11. Okay, no, melt on this is right under 11, 1098. Wait, Federal Republic. Make sure this is the right one. They made so many this year, like these years. 1973. Okay, yeah. I think it's going to be right under 11. So this was 12. I'll pick out what Olympics guys we can get. Okay. Bronze 1965F. German mark. So this for 11. Oh, this is a 10. Melt on this is way more than 11. Dill, Dragon at 17 on the Olympics. Commemorative. Side number 5. Set this one at 11. 5 marks from 1967. Dragon, 2 cents above melt. So we get approximately $1 under melt when we sell it for that price. So I might increase the start bid. Okay. We'll buck and go this 1929 S Standing Liberty quarter. Not a $2 coin, but it's where we're currently at. $3, $4. Currently at $10, 11 Big Poppy. Rusted Staples. That's how you know it's good. Big Poppy's at 14. Side number 7. $5 mark. So this for 11. 1960 J. Dragon Initiative in the lead. Find the dip. Side number 8. Let's see, 52.33. $52.13 maybe? What is 52.33? I see a 50. I don't see a 52.33. Oh wait, JK. I see it right here. It was actually out to the side. 52.94. This is pretty. 1815 half skilling. From Sweden. Great strike. Big Poppy's in the lead. Currently at $24. Nice pickup. 52.94. $18.16 half Kreuzer. Well, quarter Kreuzer. Quarter Kreuzer. 18.16 quarter Kreuzer. From Austria. Nice pickup last druid. Here's a Russian coin. We're on this. Buck and go. 1923 10 kopecks. USSR. Lucy's in the lead on this 10 kopecks, and it sells for $1. That'd be pretty crazy. We might hop out of the box. Big Poppy's at $5. 1923 10 kopecks from the Soviet Union. There's the hammer and sickle there. Big Poppy's at $7. I think that is quite nice. Some of these have nice toning. Let's see. It's a 3-cent silver piece. Some U.S. stuff. German, Russian. There's a lot of German in here. I mean Russian in here. Okay. If there's interest in this sort of thing, we'll keep on running it. If not, I'm going to put the box back down. The small ones. Small Russian or small... I don't know what other small things that there are. $50 silver, 1914 tin kopecks. There's that double-headed eagle. This would be minted under Saint Tsar Nicholas II. $4 is... We won't be running any more of them at the current prices, but yeah, nice pickup, Big Poppy. We'll probably put the box back down. I'd rather not sell those for under 10. I think it's probably worth it for us to go through that again. Yes, there are a couple owls that we have. So we have this type of, not a great obverse. We can start at 200, and then pretty solid owl with an unfortunate test cut that we can start in the mid 300s. This one might... I think this one is probably a little bit better. Let's see, 62. 6201. Start at 200. Athenian owl from 393 to 294. I sort of agree now. But it's, with how cheap they are, I'm actually just really surprised that nothing is not sold. Accordion the third, accordion the reverse. Alright, if there are any requests, let me know. If not, we'll probably wind down before too long. Accordion the third, Antonianus. Felicitas on the reverse. Capers. Let's see. I don't have any silver jetons today. I don't think so. Yeah. No silver jetons today. Here's a silver rupee. We'll start at 29, 1912 British India rupee. King George V. Dragon Initiative is in the lead. Nice pickup. Gordon III, Antonianus. Jupiter on the reverse. Nude portrait of Jupiter holding a staff. $29 start on this Claudius Gothicus Antoninianus. RT is in the lead. Antoninus Pius Denarius. Aequitas holding scales. And a pretty solid portrait of Antoninus Pius. Patina Liquor. I think a good coin to bid on, given the username. Nice pickup. $44 start on this 1818 dated bronze medal. Commemorating the restoration of Henry IV. Athenian Owl Tetragram. 52 126. Get the eye and the helmet, some of the crest even, and then the owl on the reverse. $52 126. $12 start in 1885 Canadian cent. Endure Forever in the lead. I think this is probably not a coin I should put in here. I should have started at 12, but we did it anyways. $95.37. Very nice chocolate high grade Newfoundland province. Nice pickup. Okay, let's start this for. This one's not in great shape. Starting at 14. 1812. Full penny Condor token. So quite a large discount on the lowest that these really go for us. Will not offer that one again at this price. Okay, let's see if we can get that under Lucius Verus, brother, kind of a adoptive brother of Marcus Aurelius. He's ruling under Marcus Aurelius at this time. 161, 162. Patina Liquor is in the lead. 124. Pick up. $12 start. 1871. See, I'm kind of wary about using ChatGPT for a lot of things. I think it will get really good, and like at some point on stuff. Right now, probably just a little too spotty. Yeah, you still have to check. Exactly. I don't use it. I don't think I've opened ChatGPT in the past, like since I was a junior. So like for 2 years. So kind of out of principle. $74 start on this Mark Antony Legionary Denarius. $88.02.02, $19 start on this 1/8 Sataman. 450 to 300 BC ancient Indian coin. This is a halfpenny Condor token from the mid-17th century. His halfpenny. Advertising a butcher. We can faintly see, I think, a pig right there. Jeez. Again, let me know if there are any requests. Love to hear them. Would love to. No gold. No gold. This is an Abbess of Durham from the 10th century. $19 start. From 910 to 933. $1927 Standing Liberty Quarter. Big Poppy's in the lead. $19 start on this 1841 British token. This is an interesting one. Stone French Stay manufacturer. Here's the address. $70.01 Trajan Denarius. This is cool. 114 to 117 AD is when this one is dated to. Really sharp piece. I don't think so, Flying Fish. We'll have some 8 reals pretty soon. Probably next week or the week after, but not that I know of anytime soon. Like at the moment, I don't think that we have anything. 1901 Bolivian silver medal. So this is a silver Bolivian medal. Philip the Arab, Antoninianus. Nice looking piece. $2.15. 1956 Mexican 5 pesos. Ciron in the lead. Nice pickup. Arab Sasanian Tabaristan. Give me a dram. Let's lower this. We'll lower this down to 189. 5% discount. Canon Skiri is the 5th. LMAS Dram from the 1st century BC. Again, I cannot do 150 on it. I'll do the. No, I can't even. Yeah. Can't get to 150 on it. $16.51 United Kingdom farthing token. Gallienus is in the lead. Ilkhan's Durham, $14 start. Silver Islamic Durham from the 14th century. Celtic Quinarius from the Dewey Mint, or from the Dewey tribe, in the 1st century BC. Oh, well, it's probably just not the show to buck and go things, but yeah, maybe we'll hold that for another show. We'll do that on Friday. North Coins, I feel I don't really want to buck and go a whole lot. I tried to buck and go an ancient earlier today. Not a super bad. It was not like a. It wasn't like a crazy bad ancient. Like it was probably like a $15 coin or so. Maybe like random, like small bronze, and it did not get a bid at $1. And there were like 45 people in here. I was just kind of stunned. AB 87 159. So that makes me, whenever that happens, it makes me really apprehensive against buck and going stuff. Okay, AB 87. Okay, I don't see AB 8705 159. I see like 80 AC 87. If we find it, I'll run it. What is it going to be? No medieval Jerusalem. Okay, I don't see that one coin.
You see right there?
What?
I told you this man.
Hmm?
I told you this man from medieval Jerusalem.
Oh, this is what Gabe is very excited. Next week or the week after, we'll have some Crusader. We'll have some real Crusader stuff, which Gabe was like really hyped to pick up. We don't have it in yet, but Gabe was really excited to get it. Like, he'll be very excited to get his hands on it. Isn't that right?
I'm very nervous.
Gabe's very nervous. Gabe. Okay, so that there are two reasons that Gabe is nervous. I think. Huh?
You don't need to get into it.
The first is that Patina Liquor, he does have kind of like a history of snacking. So that's one of them. Or I might open up the package and he might just kind of gobble gobble gobble. The second one is that we did buy them very strongly, but we like having them. We can get them. It's probably going to be not next week, but the week after, or it could be the end of next week. Two possibilities for it. Do you know if we got it shipped yet, Gabe? Yeah, my guess is that it's going to be the week after, but we might have it like next Friday. It would not be before that. The soonest it would be next Friday. My expected time frame on it is going to be next, like 2 weeks from now, basically. Week up. There'll be some cool stuff in it, I think. Gabe was really excited. Like that was the kind of the highlight of yesterday for us, for Gabe. Another carrion Tetra Bowl. I'm just kind of tired of looking at these things. Actually, I'll just ship that to Christian. I'm not gonna order it. That's kind of worth it, I think. Okay. If there are any requests, let me know. Be happy to look at them. Parthian? I don't think we have anything Parthian. It would show up in the auction tab if we did. I don't see any Parthian. No, we can't, and we can't sell the we can't sell Cuban stuff on eBay. I mean, on here. So any Cuban stuff that we get will go to the website, which there might even be like a Cuban coin on there at the moment. But we can't run Cuban on whatnot. We'll see. I put it back in the box. I don't know what, unless you know what number it is, I won't know which one it was specifically. Unless you know the SKU on it. Okay, let's see. This is a Dewey. We have it as a Dewey. Head of Rome on the one side. Mamel is in the lead. Big Poppy's at 37. bad looking piece. Mammal. It's a nice horse. It's in 12. It's another Dewey. This one feels like a little miniature horse. There's the face. Alright. Sassani. We probably have some Sassani. Let's see. WX81. $44 start. Cost her out of the second. Sassanian Dram. Just very beautiful coin. I know. It's very nice. Nice pickup. Well. Another cost out of the second. We'll see how this one looks. Not as great as the last one, but can't win them all. $17.90 double do it. Mexico. I'm not sure what Mexico we have. Or where it would be. Double do it from the Dutch East Indies Company. I'm trying to think of what type of Mexico we would have today. I don't think that we do. We'll do a buck and go on the Prussian coin. Prussian iron 5 finnings. This is a German knot geld coin. German knot geld 5 finning. Paid about $2 more than this, but Big Papa's going to take it for a buck. We'll start this at 5 going forward. If we run any more today? Probably not. $105. $19 start. Condor halfpenny. Memo. No more Marcus Aurelius. We had a little bit earlier today. This is beautiful. Gabe Dawes in the lead. If this sells for 19, I'm gonna be quite disappointed. I am. We won't. Man, this is crazy. That's a really attractive one. Okay. Let me know if there are any more requests. If not, I don't mind ending the show early today. I don't think we can sell everything at quite cheap. So, let me know if there's interest in coins. If not, we'll pack it up. Just want the flips. Any Philippines? I don't think that we have any Philippines today. I do not think so. I don't think that we have Finland. No, I don't see any Finland. Dragon. Let's see. Israel. I'm trying to think. We've had some Israeli tokens out of this kind of token box. I'm not sure if we have any more of it, but that'd be Gabe, I'm not going to be selling more tokens of that quality for that price. That's just kind of something that I did hope would kind of find a natural price a little higher. So, well, man, like I was hoping that like the minimum would bid up a little more, where it'd find like a little more reasonable like market price. It's just not gonna happen today, I think, and I can't go like price comp everything. So some things it's just better to wait till a different day until there are two people who are interested, because that's what the problem with running things auction format isn't that there's like someone doesn't want it at a given price, because oftentimes there is at least one person who would like pay a fair price for something. It's that there needs to be two people that would do that, and that seems to be a kind of a hard challenge sometimes to find two people and 30 or 50 people who would do that. Because it takes two. It takes two. Peter Bidinci. Less than you sold them for. And that might be the case, but we generally just start things at like what we paid plus like a little bit. Peter, what'd you buy today? What did you buy? The good five. What do you mean by the good five in silver for $50? Very nice, Peter. Very nice. I'm not quite sure what you mean, RT. Oh, okay. I don't think I have any other 5 inches in silver, and if we did, I don't think there's any way we'd be able to get close to that price in silver. Maybe close to that in bronze, but I can't imagine like a Nerva denarius ever being worth $50. A Trajan denarius. Did we sell the Trajan? We might have sold the Trajan. We'd start at like 59. Oh, Pius. An Antoninus Pius would sell like that. Like be in that range. We might have an Antoninus Pius. We paid more than. Well, I think we might have paid 50 for it.
We sold it at 59, right?
The Antoninus Pius. Yeah. Right, I think Tina Lick got that. The only silver that I have left in Roman are these ants. This is a Philip the Arab. Alright, let me know if there's any requests. Let's see. I know a lot of stuff really sold quite cheap today, which I'm kind of a bit bummed about, but it happens. I think we might move. The Tuesday shows have been a bit poorer when it comes to results for us. The Fridays have been, I think, pretty good with interest carried throughout like the entire show, but I might move away from doing shows on Tuesdays, because I think last Tuesday was also like I had a pretty similar sentiment. I don't know how y'all feel. Maybe y'all are just like people are just generally busier on the middle of the day Tuesday, which is not like a wild thing to assume. But Thursdays have been pretty decent when Gabe's run shows. Fridays I still feel pretty good about, but I think Tuesday might be not the best day. I think it might just be a slight waste of time. We're on one more after this. Okay, this is the last Morelos peso that we'll run today. $94.11.9. '17th century. British farthing. We have a pretty cool bear with a fish right underneath his head. This is a cool one. Out of most of the coins that we've seen, I think this is probably in the top like 4 or 5 coolest that we've sold yet. Nice pickup, Gallianos. Honestly, I think it's probably the second coolest. The coolest one that I think we've sold was when turned upside down, it looked like the skeleton. But only because when turned upside down, it looks like a skeleton. I don't remember who bought that one, but I think that was my favorite design yet. The skeleton coin. On a Maximian NGC bronze. $286 to $310. Rules initially with Constantine. $30. Gallienus Antonianus. RT is in the lead. Yeah, I can pick out another slabbed Roman. Let's see, 1022. W Foot in the lead, Chaser. And the Tabaristan. Need Ram. Again, this is pretty good detail on this. Let's pick out and see what it looks like. Tracy. This one's in quite nice shape. VR mouth. Full legends available. Gallienus, that was a nice one. Okay. we'll just go through these stats. $29 start on Maximian. We have, I think, Jupiter, Victory, Crowning the Emperor. I saw this for $79. This is a 4A. This is Contemporary Counterfeit, Roman Republic Denarius, and Choice Fine. We have a cornucopia on the reverse with arrows on either side. Note the hole in the sky. I'll discount it a bit. So this one at 24. Victorinus Antonianus. A hole in the middle of it. W foot in the lead. 24. Hadrian Ass. Roman Imperial bronze coin. Peter. Okay. Constantine the Great, posthumous bronze. We have the veiled head of Constantine and a statue on the back. Divus and Constantine. Nice pickup. Foot. 912. This is a Trajan Sestertius. $44 start. One, two, four. Large Roman Imperial bronze. And here is a Hadrian Ass. Reverse is pretty bad. You can faintly make out the S and C, Senatus Consulto, on either side there. And then we'll run this Greek silver piece, starting at 99. 4th century BC Thracian hemidram, with a lion facing left, but body turned to the right. Obverse and this like incused punch on the reverse. Those are the coins we'll run today. Let's see, we might actually take out this box. This is generally pretty cheap stuff, but kind of fun to look at and run. And then maybe at 6-ish, we'll call it a day. Oh, this is cool. Let's run this. I'm going to start these for $3. We'll just run them from there. What if it's been a while since we did sudden death. Let's put it on sudden death, 15 seconds. This is a Russian subway transit token. Those were the only Romans. Wait, let's see if these. Wow. See if this Victorinus is in here. Yeah. $29 start. Sudden death is still on, so take note of it. 10 seconds, sudden death is on. About 5 to go. And 1, 2, 3, B-Man, nice pickup. This is a Seleucid Empire. We'll take sudden death off. So this for 29. Seleucid Empire, bronze. Oh, this is actually cool. I should not have started this at 29. Horse on the reverse. This is a cooler Seleucid Empire bronze. Currently at 34. That is a very good pickup. Okay. Those are really the only... I think we've seen all of the other ones. No shipwreck. I do not have any shipwreck. Octopus. I don't think so, Last Druid. Apollo 11 piece. Slight toning on the reverse, which is pleasant. Ooh, I see a little Masonic piece. We can run this one. We'll have some crabs on the eBay before too long. I'm not sure if that's in the realm of what you're looking for. Oh, I found a Marcus Aurelius. Okay, let's run this Masonic penny. One penny. Last Druid. There's a fun little Marcus Aurelius bronze medal. Hmm? What?
I was confused when I just heard that.
I said Marcus Aurelius bronze medal. Gabe was stunned. Gabe was saying, "Shut this thing down. What is happening?" I don't know what this is. Just for bows. Oh, some wooden nickels. Some wooden nickels. Coin op superior cleaners. There's a Pegasus. And a dragon. Okay. I'll run one more point out of this, and then we'll call it. Or this might be the last one. Okay. Run one more coin. This is hold. Please note that. 1790 dated. Great Britain Jeton. No, thank you, Peter. Okay. Forgot that I had these in here. We have some Barbers. $19 start. 1913. This is a 1915 D. Don't. Almost. Very close. But instead of hair, silver. Instead of hair, silver. Let's see if I can actually change this. Gosh. 142. It's 15D. Okay, $17 start, which should be surprised if it was not around the melt value. RT is in the lead. Fix it up. It's the only one I'm gonna offer at 17. This is a 1912. See, Appleman is in the lead. $12 Philly. 1911S. See, Appleman is in the lead. It's another 11S. $1912 with a good look. $1912 Philly. Nice pickup. Here's a 12D. I have some Barber quarters. Let's see, Hoffman wins that one. Here's a 1907 D Barber quarter. Denver Mint. Nice pickup. 1912 Barber half. 12 Denver. $1911 Barber half. I don't know why I have too many Barber halves today. Nice pickup. 1909 Barber quarter. So I'll start this one for, we'll start for 9. 1909 Barber quarter. 1909 Philly. RT is in the lead. Nice win. I'm going to stick to 12 on this one. It's just AC. It's AC, Peter. Army stud is in the lead. Nice pickup. Oh, at your place? You know what? It was. I wonder what the. It was raining really hard in Alabama, not on this weekend. I wonder if that went up to y'all's way or it stayed down. If y'all are gonna have something different. And 9, isn't it always? Okay. $49 start, BU Morgan dollar. Yeah. I sold a BU Morgan below melt, Peter, last week, which is absolutely crazy. And these are coins that I had bought whenever. Yeah, I'll sell me your oddities. Let me actually pick out. I'll get a count of what I have BU, and then I actually might do that. We'll keep in touch, Peter. Because I bought them whenever silver was like $30, and like I'm selling them worse than I should. So, just not. I guess people on the side of whatnot tend to not like BU US coins, I think. So, just a bad buy on my part, I think. I bought it at a price I liked. Riverstone is in the lead. $19.18 British India silver rupee. Nice unk shape. Riverstone's on it. Isn't that the best method, Riverstone? Find a happy medium in there. Okay. Yeah, the combining. Well, you hang around for a little bit. The combining is not too expensive. If you're in the thick of things, though, it can be. I don't think we'll go for too much longer. I think that interest has probably died down for the most part today. It's been a little bit of a slower day, I think. If you were here earlier, you would have. I'm still kind of stunned. I ran a Seleucid bronze earlier. That wasn't like a terrible coin, just like buck and go, and it did not receive a bid. It was just one of those things that it's like are all 50 people looking at the same thing? Was the question. That's what I'm wondering. Maybe everyone blinked for 15 seconds at the same moment. It's like everyone had a group chat. It's like, okay, let's like close our eyes during this next item. They didn't let me know about it. I would have done the same thing. 0303152. Oh, I'm not seeing 152. Which one is 152? See 154 and 150. Very nice. 146. Are you just looking for a... Oh wait, is that the 3-cent piece? Wait, where did it go? Okay, I did definitely have the 3-cent piece. Okay, here we go. $24 start. Probably the cheapest. You're gonna get one. 1852 3-cent silver piece. Demeric in the lead. 1852 3-cent silver. Riverstone. And then I'll pick out the Christensen. Nice pickup. Let's run this 2-cent piece, $12 start. Nice chocolate color. 1864 2-cent piece. See Sprague's in the lead at 14. So this for 22. Man, this is crazy. This might be the last coin out of the Henry Christensen that we have. I'm not seeing the other. Like, I think this is it. And it goes for the start bid. Congratulations, Ciron. I know that you really like that. You like the collection. Okay. $24 start. This is a very attractive mid-grade half dime. 1853 half dime. Yeah, that's right. We have moved past it. Last Druid, Demeric. Nice pickup. 1915S. Barber $50. That was not part of his collection. It's actually the same dealer that we bought the coins from. Not part of his collection that I know of. There's nothing like associating it, but it was the same. It was like a $35,000 weekend. I know the Russian group was fun, and the Russian, if you're interested in like the coins that are still there, most of it is already on the eBay, like out of the bigger coins. So if there's anything that you're like, oh, I like, those are cool, and or like this is like close to what I want to pay for it. Let me know, and I can actually pull it off the eBay and run it on Whatnot for you, a bit cheaper. But yeah, that was cool. I hope to be able to. I like that format of doing things, just kind of like very rough and dirty look at the coins after I buy them, and then just kind of like offering it really fresh. I think is like really cool. I like doing it that way. And then anything that doesn't sell, or it's like I don't feel comfortable selling it just yet, like move it to eBay, so I can get a good price on it. But I thought it was effective. I thought it was good. Cool stuff. Let's see. Yeah, because it helps clear like a bit of the cost very initially, and then we get to like move on to bigger and better things. Okay. Actually, wait, did you just get in here, Riverstone? Actually, this is funny. Gabe pulled the box out for me earlier today. Or like what's kind of left of that, the Russian, German group stuff here, and we ran a little bit out of it earlier today. So like this is out of that, kind of that like same group of stuff. So this is a bit of Russian. We got some smaller denomination stuff. We got some US stuff in a similar vein. $19.09 V nickel. Oh, here's another 3-cent piece. $3-cent piece. Looks like there's a. It's not the most attractive coin, but I'm gonna start it for 19. 1853. You can see the date pretty well. Nice spoon. Some British India stuff. So we can look through this. I said it was gonna end at 6. So if there's, I'll give a few minutes for requests. If there are no requests, well, I'm kind of just picking out of this for a bit. We'll find somebody to raid. 40% silver, half. I think melt is right around the mid-7s. Not mistaken. Exotica. Slav Pagoda. Let's see. On the bay. Let's see. Is it the 1912? Nicaragua? Okay, cool. Let's see if Gabe can find it. I don't know if Gabe wants to look for it. But let's see. I'll start it at 225 if you're interested at 225. Ciron. If not, then we'll hold off. It's a eBay coin. So let me know if you're interested at 225. If not, perfectly fine. It is a full Corboda. NGCXF details. Okay, can you find it? It's 2025 or Hmm?
2025
12, 15, 12, 14. Yeah. Hmm?
eBay roll
Graded. Yeah. NGC XF. Rim ding. Rim damage. No, it's gonna be bottom. Other side though. 12. It's gonna be in the middle column. I know that group inside and out. Yeah, should be middle column. Any more Civil War tokens? Let me see. It would show up if we did. Exotica at 15. I think it's gonna be like right around under melt value maybe. Yeah. I think I picked that up under melt. Let me see if I can find the Civil War token. Because I think we had one today. I'm not sure if we haven't. We might have sold it today, earlier today. My guess is that we sold it. Okay. Let's edit. Oh, I think Anthony's getting back to us in the shirts. I think he's getting back to us in the shirts. He just sent me a. Yeah. we can match on Fridays. How elite would that be? Can you imagine us like going to? We could go to Buffalo Rose. I kind of want to. Do you want to go to Buffalo Rose tonight?
No. Let's probably go for the World Series.
When's that going to be?
Let's go from today.
I won't be here this weekend. From Friday on.
Oh, you know? Done.
Are they not playing any more games? Do they not have a game today?
No. Blue Jays just made the World Series yesterday.
Okay. Okay. Let me. I'm puttering around, but we'll run the coin. I'm gonna get it. Whenever I take something off of eBay, I have to make sure it doesn't double sell. So. Okay, here we go. Voice crack. 225 start. The Corboda. Capers, you have a change of profile pic. I like it. Nice pickup. And let's see. Do we want to make Gabe go search for more eBay coins? Oh, that's cool. Hmm? Oh, I'm not sure where the loop is. Let's.
Probably couldn't
It's right here. Gabe, how much do you like the Eschenbach 369? Huh? Yeah. It's quite quality. Do you want to guess how much I paid for it? Do an over under. Or I guess I need to give you an over. Did I pay over under $50 for it?
The way you're saying is quality. It's over. But
Okay. Did I pay over under $150 for it?
no shot.
Aschenbach 369. I like that loop. I bought it right after I met Christian. Exotica's in the lead. Okay, let's pick out a few more coins. Any requests, get them in. Otherwise, we'll try to sell 10 more coins out of this box. I know, I like the Rusty Staples. They're so fun. I think it's just cool to know that this was very much someone's collection. And it's kind of old. It's been housed for a while. We have some fun things on the eBay. And I'm always more than happy if you're because it's basically my rule of the general rule of thumb is I'll cut 10% going to Whatnot if I sell it, pull it off eBay and bring it to Whatnot. I'll take 10% off of it. Sometimes I'll take more. Like that last coin, I took more off to start it. So there's anything I like this, I would actually buy this on eBay. Let me wait and ask him on Whatnot or send him a DM on Whatnot. Okay. Be more than happy to pick it off for you. Exotica in the lead. I think Melt is 15 on these. You should have DM'd. Well, we'll still usually run it auction format if we're gonna discount it pretty heavily. Okay, but I'm not interested in selling more silver undermelts. So, is there anything else that we want to see today? Maria through Teresa. Let's see. There are quite a few. My guess is that some of them are going to come back cleaned. I'm looking at the 1779. My guess is that would come back cleaned. I'm not sure about the other ones. I'm just looking at a small picture on it. Yeah, I'm seeing some cleaning on the 1760. The 1759, I think, has a good shot at straight grading. And then as well as the 1765. 1765 looks probably the most original out of the group. I don't know for certain on anything. Grading companies do what grading companies do. The 1765 looks the best, in my opinion. But take it as a grain of salt. So when does the World Series start?
Friday.
Huh? Friday. When does it? So it'll go into next week.
Yeah.
I have Bolivian medals.
Minimum on Tuesday. Tuesday 24.
Okay. So if you're interested in Bolivian medals, I like silver Bolivian medals. I have a few that I'd start at. Yeah, we can pull some out. Start at 19. Nice pickup Exotica. It's 20. Here's one of the silver Bolivian medals, 1909 dated. Let's see what that is. 9526. No problem. Okay. You're gonna have to speak up.
Give him 5309.
Okay, Gabe said that there is a monetary one.
I think that's a monetary one. I might be mistaken, but I'm not fully confident.
Gabe said he's not fully confident, but this might be. It does have the hole in it. 1884 Bolivian medal. October 2nd. Okay. Any last requests, I'll give you about 30 seconds. Otherwise, we will go and find somebody to raid. $95.37. One penny Hull Lead Works. All right, we'll go find somebody to raid. Let's go raid Witter. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. Gabe will be here with some Not Guild. So be here for that.